I'd like to welcome you to BMORENEWS.com. I'm with an icon here at the White House.
I, I don't know. Okay, well, thank you for that. But it's been a while since I was here.
An award-winning journalist, to say the least, Randall Pinkston. How are you, sir?
Fine, sir. Thank you. Thank you for that compliment. I covered President George W. Walker Bush 41, so I've been away for a while, but it's always nice to come back, even on a short visit. And a pleasure meeting you too.
The pleasure's ours. The Medal of Freedom. Any thoughts on that
Presidential
today?
Medal of Freedom, absolutely. As I'm sitting here watching all of the recipients, I grew up in Mississippi. I'm a child of the South, child of the Civil Rights Movement, and to hear the stories about Bill Russell, not only his legendary sports accomplishments, but his support of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King and the movement at the time. And of course, I remember when Ali had his difficulties being tossed out of the ring because of his opposition to the Vietnam War. I'm looking at Dr. Maya Angelou and just thinking about the inspirational messages he's provided to people through the years, and learning about new people too, who I did not know about their contribution. So this has been a great day for me just to be here.
When you think of Mississippi, one thing that comes to mind, or one person that is Fannie Lou Hamer.
Fannie Lou Hamer from the Delta. I didn't know her personally, never met her, but certainly all of us, not only in Mississippi but around the country, our lives have been made better because she sacrificed, she and her family laid their lives really on the line in the cause of civil rights and justice and getting the vote. John Lewis, another recipient here today, was also out there fighting for us all, and I'm a beneficiary of their struggle, and I thank them for what they did, not just for me personally, but for all of us.
So let me ask you, what does it mean for you to cover the nation's first ever African-American president?
Well, I must confess that I don't cover him on a regular basis. Only, as I said,
But I mean, to be
just to be here.
And you've been here through other administrations, though.
Yeah. Not only that, I've been a student of history. Yeah, from the time I was in elementary school, I can remember when Dwight Eisenhower was president. Oh my God! Now you know how old I am. You know, the ability that you and I now have to speak on the web, on TV, and all of that, didn't come because somebody walked up one day and said, hey, here's a microphone. It also came as a result of struggle. And this is a little-known story. A civil rights worker who worked with Fannie Lou Hamer was Medgar Evers. He fought for years for the opportunity to appear on TV in Mississippi to at least counter some of the ridiculous arguments that were made by the supporters of states' rights and state sovereignty and the White Citizens Council. He wanted to provide another point of view. He petitioned the FCC. He petitioned the stations, and everybody said, no, you know, we're serving the audience. And so one day, somebody decided, well, let the man speak, and he's going to pay. So he paid money to provide a very reasoned statement about why civil rights was good for everybody. And a short time later, he was assassinated. He became the face of the civil rights movement in Mississippi. He became the target. And in a real sense, he laid down his life so that those of us who came behind him would have the opportunity to speak up and speak out. So when you ask me, what does it mean to cover President Obama, I'm thinking way before President Obama, way beyond just this moment in time, to a long line of history where we all have been beneficiaries of the sacrifices of others.
Well, I have to bring this final point to you, and I know you're busy, and thank you for taking time out. I saw you tweeting.
Well, we have to keep up with the new technology, my brother. You know, I mean, you know, you adapt or die.
Is this the first presidential administration where you've been tweeting?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I came late to the tweeting thing, and I got to confess, I have to tweet. You know, I want to eat, so I got to tweet. Yeah, it's a lot of new technology. And my goodness, when I started, I had a wind-up camera with film and a light meter. And today we have this little camera your associate is holding is about that big with microphones and everything in it. So you got to learn. You got to keep up with it.
Thank you for all that you do, sir.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Keep watching BMORENEWS.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.